I'm Greg Miller, aka Rastaman, and I'm an Air Force Wounded Warrior, and this is New Life Painting. We're going to do an introduction to acrylic painting. Art is very powerful for healing, so let's get started. What you'll need to do this painting, you'll need acrylic paint. You can get 2-ounce bottles, Craftsmart or Apple Barrel, Michaels or Walmart. They're roughly 50 cents a piece. You just need the primary colors, blue, yellow, red, and then black and white. We'll mix all our own colors and we'll go with that. Paper plate for a palette, just plain old water to rinse our brushes, a rag, and you'll need a small brush set, just a 5-piece. You want a large brush, a medium, and a small, and it's roughly $4 for a brush set. And then canvases, we're going to go with an 8x10. Today, you can get a two-pack for around $4. So, all right, let's get started. The beauty of YouTube, you can pause as you need to catch up, and we'll put together a painting. Today we're going to paint a palm tree. So we'll get started. We're going to start with the blue first. So we'll put a little bit of blue on our palette. And then we're going to work with our large brush. We're going to get some blue paint on the brush. And we're going to go right across the top. Just a nice, even, all the way across the canvas. Get more paint if you need to, and we'll just work right across the top. Just kind of push it in, get a nice streak. Alright, we're going to continue with the blue with our large brush. We're going to go down about 1/3 of the canvas, right about here, and then we're going to go another. Try and keep it as straight as possible, just take your time. We'll just kind of go all the way across with the dark blue. We'll paint a little bit below that as well, so you get a nice 2 or 3 inch solid blue going across the canvas like that. Alright, next we're going to get some white. We'll put just a little bit on the plate. We're going to continue to use our blue brush. We're going to mix it in with the white. We're not rinsing off the blue, so that we get like a nice pale baby blue. Alright, once you get that nice pale baby blue, we're going to work right above our dark blue right here and go straight across with the pale baby blue. And we'll just kind of work that up a little bit, kind of filling in the canvas. And we'll just kind of go back and forth until you get right up to the dark blue again. Then we'll get a little bit of the dark blue, mix it back in with that baby blue, darken up that baby blue just a little bit. Just kind of work it in, and then we're just going to kind of blend it. So we're doing a real light stroke where the brush is not touching the canvas very hard. We're just going back and forth and just kind of blend it all the way up so that we have a nice smooth transition going, just like that. We'll just work it across. Alright, and then we got a nice sky going with the baby blue, and this is going to be the ocean right here. So we'll go ahead and rinse off the brush a little bit. Like I said, this is just regular water. We're just using a basic acrylic, so it's water soluble, so it's real easy to clean off. Kind of brush off that extra water, and then we'll dry it off with our rag. We're going to go back to the straight blue, or dark blue. We're going to try and straighten that horizon line just a little bit. Instead of doing a flat stroke this way, we're going to go straight on with the brush this way. We're just going to do small little side strokes. Just real easy, just to kind of straighten out that horizon a little bit. Just like that. And then we'll just go back to the long stroke. And we'll work it down so we have about a third of the canvas where we're going to just leave white at the moment. So we're just working in the ocean, just like that. We're just going back and forth. Just right about there. All right. We're going to add in a little bit of green, so we're going to get the yellow paint. Just do just a little drop. We don't need much at all. We'll take our big brush with the blue still on it. We're not going to rinse it off. We're going to kind of get a green tint going. Just real subtle. It doesn't have to be real light green or anything. Just so that we have a little bit of a tint with our water, so that we got a little bit of a glow as we get closer to the shore. We're just going to kind of work it in and just kind of go sideways with the brush, kind of straight on, and just kind of work it around, just so we have a little bit of a green going on there. You can kind of work it up a little. Alright, and then down here, it doesn't have to be a straight line, because we're going to put in some sand. And we got the ocean waves just kind of crashing in a little bit. Like that. Alright, looking good. Alright, now we're going to make our beach sand. So we have the yellow here. We're going to add just a little bit of the red with the blue still on. We're going to mix all those together, and we should get like a brownish type color right there. We'll mix it in real nice, and then we're going to take that right there. We're going to add some white. Take that color, we're not rinsing it. We're just going to mix it in with the white, and we'll get like a sandy tone going on here. Alright. With that sandy color, we're going to fill in this white area right here. We're just going to go back and forth, just kind of work it in a little bit. Just like this. We're just taking the brush straight on like this, and we're just kind of going sideways, back and forth. Just kind of working in a little bit. We'll get that nice sandy color going. So we'll have a nice beach. Alright. Like I said, you don't want it necessarily straight. We're just kind of zigzagging back and forth. Just kind of working it in up into that water a little bit. Alright, get a nice beach going. Perfect. Alright, then we're going to rinse off our brush. Alright, go ahead and dry it off. Alright. We're going to move to our medium brush. It's just half or even a quarter size of the big brush. We're going to go to the white. Get just a little bit of white. We don't need a whole lot. We're going to add a little ocean foam right there on the beach. So we'll get it on the white, get it on the medium brush with the white, just like that. And then we're going to still go straight on this way versus going back and forth this way. We want to go straight on, get some white, and we're just going to kind of work the edge a little bit so that we have a little bit of foam coming. And then we'll probably have to keep reapplying the white so that it shows up real nice. We'll just have it kind of working it in as it comes to the land. Have that foamy white water coming in. Just like that. We should be getting lots of different shades and colors, which is great. That's what we want. We want to have lots of contrasting. And then you can work it in just real easy, just kind of into the water a little bit. You don't want to do too much, just kind of on the edge, just a little bit like that. Just so we got a little bit of a ocean coming in here. You can kind of work it in just a little bit towards the top. Just like that. Perfect. All right, awesome. Now we're going to add a palm tree. We'll try to work off what we already have. Hopefully you still have some brown left. If not, it's just a little bit of yellow. Just a little bit. A tad bit of red. And just a little itty bitty blue. We're still going to be using the medium brush. We'll mix it in, get like a palm tree, barky color. The blue can be a little overpowering. You want to try to just use as little as possible. Just add it as needed till you get that palm tree shade that you like. So we're just going to slowly add it, kind of darken up that a little bit. Perfect. All right. So we're going to put a palm tree coming in here. So what we'll do, we're going to just kind of curve it around and then have it coming right off the beach. So we'll take our small brush, we're going to go straight on this way versus the flat side. We'll go straight on, and then we're just going to add the palm tree trunk. So it's just going to come down just like that. That's all we're doing. Once you get your start line right there, now we're going to go the sideways and we're going to add just the different layers. So it's just going to be little strokes just like this all the way up. And then we'll get that nice texture palm tree look all the way up. All right. Then we're going to add the branches. All we're going to do for now is just do that straight on this way. We're going to make an X with that brown that we have. So we're going to go that way, that way. We can add maybe 2 up there, maybe like that. Just get it all laid out, and then we'll mix our green. Still using that medium brush. Gonna get some green going. So hopefully you have some blue already. We'll just add a little yellow. We're gonna do more yellow than blue. So just a little bit of blue, mix it in. Get a nice green shade going. Just like that. All right. Now we're just gonna do the palm leaves. Same thing, medium brush. We're going straight on this way versus the flat, straight this way. We're gonna do the palm leaves coming down kind of at a slant towards the tip of the branch. So we'll just kind of go like this and just work it down, and then we'll do the other way. Just like that. We'll go this way. And we're going to do that on every single branch. So we get a nice palm going. Just keep using that green. We'll probably add another shade in just a moment. Hopefully you're all relaxed and enjoying this. Like I said, I'm a wounded warrior. Art's been very, very helpful for me in my recovery. Perhaps this will motivate you to continue to paint. You can always reach out and we will be happy to help you pursue. We're mixing in a little bit more blue, getting a little bit of a darker green, just so we add a little bit of a tone to the branch. So we're not going to go completely fill it in, just so you can kind of see we're leaving some gaps, just so we have a little bit more depth with our palm branches here. Just adding a little bit of color and just kind of working it in. There you go. Get a nice palm tree going. Alright. And then we're going to have a little bit of a grassy spot right at the trunk, or just a little bit of grass is coming up. So we're just doing little strokes, kind of pulling it up just a little bit, just like that. We don't want to do too much because we are in the sand also. So we're just kind of pulling it out a little, just like that. All right, we're just gonna add a couple highlights real fast, and then you guys will be good to go. We're gonna move to our smallest brush now. Just a couple fine lines. We're gonna use a straight black. You have to be careful with the black, it can be overpowering. So you don't want to go too crazy with it. Do it maybe right here in the grass. Maybe just a little couple easy lines just kind of coming off the edge. Just to kind of pull it out a little bit. Maybe a little bit at the base. Just like that. That's all we have to do. You don't want to add too much. And we're going to get the trunk just a little bit. We're just getting kind of the left side of each section. So maybe a little line down and a line over. That's all we need. We're just adding just a little tiny bit here just to pull it out a little. Like I said, the black can be a little overpowering. We don't want to overdo it, but we do want our palm tree to really stand out. So you can see I'm just doing each section, just a little short line on the left. Just like that. And then we'll get the palm leaves just a little bit. So just a couple lines right here on the edge. Just like that. Just to pull it out just a little bit. You can see I'm not going too crazy with it. Just real easy. Just kind of pull it out so it kind of pops. And then we are just about done. So it is our hope to bring out a new instruction about every 2 weeks. So stay tuned. And we will do something different, of course. And why not? We'll add a few coconuts here. Just a couple little circles. All right. And there you go. There we have it, a palm tree. You could always customize it however you want. If you want to put a verse or a quote on it, or if you just like the palm tree, that's great. Don't forget to sign your name. Could be worth a lot of money someday. So put your initials, the year, whatever you'd like. All right. Make sure you rinse your brushes really well. We don't want those to dry out. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, stay tuned. We'll be doing more. This is New Life Painting. And have a good day. All right, thank you. Bye.